join me now in welcoming one of tonight's graduates to say a few words on behalf to her fellow graduates. Please welcome Alondra Lopez-Perez.
Good evening, fellow classmates of Winter Graduation 2018, trustees, Dr. Murphy, faculty and staff, family and friends, and distinguished guests. It is my honor to be here this evening and share in this academic success of graduation. When I arrived in Southern Maryland from Puerto Rico 3 years ago to join my father and sister who were already living here, I already knew I wanted to go to college. I have always wanted to be a doctor ever since I was young and to help others. And I'm excited to be well on my way as I graduate this evening and continue my bachelor's degree. I begin my spring semester next week at the University of Maryland, Baltimore County. None of us got to this point in our lives by ourselves, and for me, the journey between when I arrived and now has been full of challenges. But the lessons I learned are ones that can guide any of us as we begin our next step. First, it doesn't matter what people think about you, it's what you think about yourself. Second, start from where you are and build on that foundation. And third, don't wait, just do it. Let me explain. When I arrived here as a senior in high school, I had a 4.0. I knew English, but I wasn't used to it, and I was afraid to speak it. This became my biggest challenge. I felt self-conscious when people made fun of me when I stumbled over words, so I was very quiet, and I didn't get involved much. I took ESL classes at the high school, and the high school teachers helped me, and I finished high school with a 3.97. Even though I had a hard time with the language, I didn't let that define who I was. When I came to CSM, I excelled in math because math is just numbers, not words, and I soared through the math classes. But I still was behind with my English, and as a result of my placement test, I had to take 2 developmental classes in reading and in writing. Some might think of that as being a setback, but not me. It was a blessing. Because of those classes, I have really learned the language, and now I'm able to complete 2 degrees. Starting in the developmental classes didn't define who I was. It didn't mean I had failed anything. Instead, it helped me make me stronger from where I started. CSM gives students confidence in their abilities, and as a result, we are able to succeed from what we learn here. Many of my friends from Puerto Rico are afraid to start writing to college. They want to wait until they understand English, but sometimes that ends up never starting. Don't wait to start something. Just do it because in the process, you're able to learn and become stronger. Tonight, my family, including my sister and my father, are here to celebrate with me, and like many of you, I'm glad to have so many family and friends that are willing to encourage and help us. Let's take a second to thank our family and friends here tonight. My dream is to be a doctor, so I can help others like so many friends have helped me. I leave you with this quote that has helped me over these past 3 years. Todo lo puedo en Cristo que me fortalece, which means I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. For all of us graduating this evening, we have arrived at a moment where our next step will be foreign. We will always have new starts. Let's all remember that we know who we are and we know what we can do. We have received a strong education and a solid foundation here at CSM, and now we can go boldly into our future to make our dreams come true. Thank you and congratulations.